Today is Children's Day, but 14th November is also significant for another reason. Before I tell you what it is, let me ask you a question. Do you know what the following have in common? Kamal Hassan, Rekha, Sonam Kapoor, Samantha Ruth Prabhu, Anil Kumble, Wasim Akram and Nick Jonas. They're all living with diabetes, as are 422 million people worldwide. So 14th November is also observed as World Diabetes Day to raise awareness about a disease that has often been dubbed the silent killer. Why the silent killer? Because of its prevalence of remaining undetected. World Diabetes Day was created in 1991. 14th November is also the birthday of Sir Frederick Banting. Banting discovered insulin along with Charles Best in the year 1922. And speaking of insulin, brace yourself for a quick science lesson, especially for those who did not pay enough attention in school. What is diabetes? It's a chronic disease, often running in families. It happens when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. Most of the food we eat is broken down by our body into sugar or glucose. It is then released into our bloodstream. When your blood sugar goes up, your pancreas releases the hormone insulin. Now, this insulin is very important. It lets your blood sugar into your body's cells, which is then used for energy. But when you have diabetes, your body does not make enough insulin. It's called type 1 diabetes. Then there's type 2. That's when your body is unable to use the insulin properly. This is the most common type of diabetes, type 2. And this is what it leads to. Too much sugar stays in your bloodstream. In the long run, it leads to serious health problems, most commonly affecting your kidney, heart, and eyesight. And despite the giant leaps made by medical science, no cure has been found yet. Type 1 diabetes is not preventable, but type 2 is. Through a healthy diet and regular exercise. If you quit smoking, you reduce the risk of diabetes by 40%. It is now a ubiquitous health problem, also called the biggest epidemic of the 21st century. Here's how common it is. 1 in 10 adults worldwide have diabetes. More than 90% have type 2 diabetes. Close to half are not yet diagnosed. More than 2 in 3 people with diabetes already have complications at the time of diagnosis. By 2040, it is estimated that more than 500 million people will have diabetes. So the picture is not pretty, and it's particularly grim here in India. India is called the diabetes capital of the world. This is what a recent study revealed. More than 100 million people in the country are living with diabetes. That's more than 11% of our population. Another 136 million are in the pre-diabetes stage. More than 60% of people with pre-diabetes usually end up with diabetes within 5 years. Another major concern is this: a large number of children are affected by it. A study was done in Chennai and Delhi. It has found a link between type 2 diabetes and air pollution. So that increases the risk given how high our pollution levels are. Plus, South Asians in general have greater insulin resistance. This makes us more prone to diabetes than Caucasians. The only good news, if you can call it that, is this. Most people with type 2 diabetes have type 2 diabetes, and that is preventable. Adopting a healthy lifestyle significantly reduces your risks. Keep your body weight in check, quit smoking, eat healthy. These are simple steps. They'll go a long way in battling this silent killer. Living with diabetes is a reality for many of us, but we still have a choice. We can choose what impact this insidious disease has on our lives.